This is Dora's Dora Designs. Wait, yeah, it is. But I am Theodora of Dora's Dora Designs. And welcome in. Come on in. Hope you have something good to drink or snack on. I have a little water that I can sip on. And I'm going to get started in just a few minutes. I decided I would work on a grapevine. I have not done one in a while. And if you saw my post earlier or late last night, I was cleaning my grapevine up. I have a lot of people, they don't bother cleaning them up, but I like to get a few straggly things out the way, because I wouldn't want things to scratch people's doors or even stick them, you know, because they don't see something sticking out. So that's just a personal preference. This one wasn't really bad. It was kind of clean. Sometimes they come with a lot of leaves in between the vines, but this one was relatively clean. So this is going to be a lemon theme. Actually, the theme is actually pink lemonade. And this is one of the florals that I'm going to be using. I have two of these. Waiting for it to show on camera to make sure that I have it centered well so you can see. I have two of those. And two of these. Back in the day, we would cut all of this stuff off and glue it into, this one is a little wiggly. We would glue all these in individually, but we have learned a new trick. I have some green leaves as well. May or may not use. But anyway, and if you've been following me, you saw the sign and the ribbon choices that I also have. So, not sure if I'm gonna need my glue sticks, but I guess I'll turn it on just to be on the safe side. I guess I will need it for my sign when I put the things on. I'll heat it up. So, I guess I'll start, I think I'm gonna start with the flowers on the bottom. And put the lemons on top, so that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And I think I had that one backwards. Okay. I guess I can actually do it like that for now. Move the grapevine. And what I'm going to start doing, I think I'm going to zip tie them together. Zip tie on top of one another. So how has everybody been? All of my mothers. hope you had a great Mother's Day. I'm not going to pretend like I was okay, because I wasn't. It was really very different this year. It's always a challenging time for me, being that my mother isn't here and my father literally died on a Mother's Day. And then with the passing of my own little fur baby, I used to celebrate with him, being his mommy, because I don't have natural children. But this year was extra. I'm even trying to tear up while I'm thinking about it. But I said, lost my last surviving aunt just a couple months ago. And so a lot of times after I moved from Michigan, I will not cry. After I moved from Michigan, I would, many of my Mother's Day, I would spend with her. And it was good for her and it was good for me. I remember the first time I snuck in, I literally drove in from Mississippi. I was staying in Mississippi at the time. And I didn't tell her I was coming, but I knew that she would be sitting on her porch. And so at a certain time, so I timed it so that I would get there while she was still having her coffee. And her expression was so worth the drive. Because driving from Mississippi literally took me about 12 hours. So that's why it was extra hard, because she wasn't here with me anymore. I couldn't call her, couldn't send her a card. So it was a little challenging. But I was grateful for, my godchildren. A couple of them left messages. A couple of people that I call my nieces and nephews, they reached out. So it was still a good day. It was still a good day. I didn't do anything special. I knew most of my friends who were parents, were probably doing something with their family. So I just stayed home. But it was good. It was just different. It was, missing my aunt was different. But it will get better. But it wasn't until a few days after she passed that it really hit me that all of my aunts and uncles were gone. A whole generation. And that just sent a shock into my system. It was like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute. A whole generation. No aunts and uncles on my mom's side, no. And my dad had, it was 12 of them, 10 survived. So it was 10 of them. So I was like, whoa. But anyway, on to happier things. So anyway, back to, I hope you ladies had a really good Mother's Day. Mothers are extra special and should be honored for their sacrifice and their hard work. So I hope that all went well with all of you. So I'm just trying to place these so it doesn't look like a jungle. And that everything has its spot in place in the bundle. I love lemon designs. One of my favorite lemon design was literally blue and yellow. It was so pretty, and it really sold very quickly. So I'm not the only one. I like this color combination too. I literally went to Hobby Lobby yesterday just to pick up a grapevine because I didn't feel like digging through all of the things that I have in storage. It's just so much in there right now. But anyway, before I could even get to the grapevines, I saw another pretty floral spray, and it didn't dawn on me until I got it home. It's the same color combination. It's pinks and greens and yellows, like this is. But I'm gonna save it for a different project. But I'm like, oh, that's why I was attracted to it. It's in the same color family. It's the same thing. Okay, I think this might do. I don't know why I have not done a grapevine in a while. I think I did one in the fall. For the fall. In the fall, for the fall. And it was sunflowers. I do love sunflowers. I don't know if my sunflower friend is on the online, but every time I see a sunflower, I think of her. I'm wondering if that's enough room for my bowl. Just trying to fit it in so I don't want to leave too much space, but I don't want to not have enough either. I'll just fool around with some of these leaves. I don't like the backside of the coloring of it. I'm sure it gives it texture, but I'm not really. A fan of those, like that light green. Try to bring some of the flowers to the front. As one of my coaches says, make it look alive. Especially my yellow. They're so pretty. Yellow was one of my favorite colors when I was little. Thanks to my mother. She used to dress me in lots of pastel colors when I was a baby girl. So that kind of still sticks with me. I don't wear a lot of it, but I do. It is one of my favorite colors. I guess I probably don't wear a lot of it because I don't do a whole lot of shopping like I used to. Okay. I am going to, yeah, I'm going to use this bigger one just in case. To fasten the 4 stems together. Stems together. Maybe I'll put 2 to be on the safe side. Be on the safe side. Better safe than sorry. Don't want somebody to get it and then it comes apart. I do kind of like, I'm losing something. Not having to glue all of these in like we used to do. We still glue some stuff in, but I like doing it this way a lot better. Cuts down on some of the glue burns. Wonder if this is gonna be full enough. Oh, but I do have the green leaves that I can fill in. Okay. So, what is everybody doing for the weekend? I think that broke off. I actually am going to go to Savannah tomorrow with a group of ladies. It's gonna be, I think it's supposed to be 8 of us. And we're just gonna take a day trip. It's only about a 2-hour. Trying to see if 2-hour drive. So we're gonna go over, take one of the tours, go to lunch, and then come back, which should be nice. We always have a good time when we hang out with one another. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to just hang on one side or if I want to curve it. Let's see what it looks, if I can see what it looks like. With me not having a lot of space, it's hard to see on the camera. Okay, I'm gonna take it up so I can see it. I might just do that. Just leave it. I'm not even gonna curve it. I don't think. Guess I can curve it later because it will have a sign. And the sign will take up quite a bit. Let me see. That might be the determining factor. Depending on how I do. Okay. Ooh, if I don't fall, that won't be good. Okay. Trying to see what it's going to look like in the camera. I think I'm going to leave it straight, I think. I can't really see it. Well, because I'm trying to see it in the camera. What is a creative to do? What is she to do? I think I kind of like it with just the Yeah, I think, look, I'm so indecisive. But I think I'm gonna leave it straight. I don't have my cheerleaders here to help me decide. So maybe bend it a little bit. How about that? Just a little bit. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I think I am going to put the sign on first, since it's gonna take a good portion of just move this to the floor. So I have a little bit more room. Don't want it right there. Right here, right here. Get my mounting squares. Get my mounting squares. Ouch. Hazard. Scissors. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just to make sure, because they have sticky bottoms, but just to make sure. Anyway, I was talking about Savannah. I've been to Savannah. I went a few years ago. Another one of my church sisters took me for my birthday. And we had a really nice time. We did a lot of walking. We stayed overnight. And trying to think, did we stay 2 nights? We might have stayed 2 nights. And I think we did. We left on we left on a Sunday. Yeah, because we left on a Sunday, and then we took a cruise that Monday down the river, and then we left on a Tuesday. So we stayed 2 nights. It was really nice. Got up one morning to go to the beach, and neither one of us checked the weather. And we got there, and we like, why isn't the sun shining? Why isn't the sun coming up? It was overcast. We couldn't see the sun, and it stayed that way the majority of the day. It was fun. I forgot to get my zip ties. Not zip ties, pipe cleaners. So hold please. Hold please. Hold please. I thought I did good today. I wouldn't have to get up. But I forgot about the sign. I need zip, not zip ties. Pipe cleaners. fancy name, Chanel stems. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Looks like somebody popped on, but I can't see who. Let's see if my phone is showing. Oh, my phone. I don't know why everything else won't show. My phone will show the comments. But my desktop and my iPad won't show me the comments. That's crazy to me because I really can't see the comments on the phone. So I'm fussing, but hey, to those of you who's popped in, popped out, I am so sorry. I just don't know why I can't see my comments and things. Let's see. Let me do a refresh on the laptop, see if that brings them in. Let's see. Well, no, that didn't. Hey, Nydia Pooh. I don't know if you're still there. Oh, my. You know, I probably knew that, Nydia, and you're probably gone, but anyway. Hey, Tina Bina. I don't know how long ago those things were, but thank you, ladies. Nydia, if you are still there. Is my baby ready for graduation? I think it's supposed to be tomorrow, right? All right. I don't know why my little comments don't work well, but it's okay. We're gonna keep moving. Keep it moving. Glue sticks. It's such a pain. Pipe cleaners. Don't make me get my needle out. I did this differently. I should, I think I should do it the other way. It's been a while. I just haven't thought about doing them. I like doing grapevines. Well, I like grapevines. I have a tendency to have a love-hate relationship with them, but I think it was because many times I was using a grapevine that was too big for my project, and so once I realized that I have to be mindful of the size of the grapevine as well. So this one is a 14-inch. Tina, my Tina Bina. I haven't been catching you on your lives lately. I'm not getting the notifications that I used to get. And then again, I'm so busy doing the social media part. When I am on Facebook, I'm either creating something for myself or one of my clients. So I think I'm not scrolling as much as I used to. So I'm missing a few people, which is not a bad thing. It means I'm staying busy. Okay, let's see if this works a little differently. I mean, the other way would have worked, but I think this will be easier. As long as it doesn't get stuck. It is Friday, and I'm just twisting the pipe cleaner so that it is nice and secure. I will go back when I finished all four corners and tuck them back in so they're not hanging out on the other side. Okay, this one is trying to frustrate me. But I got a needle for that. I have a needle for that. One of my coaches, I think her niche, she loves to do grapevines. And I keep saying I'm going to watch her more frequently. She does a lot of centerpieces and grapevines. I don't think she does any deco mesh. I love my deco mesh. I'm not going to give up my deco mesh though. But I do like to have a variety in the shop. And I really need to add some You back, Tina? I think my phone says you're watching. I can't see it on my other devices. So if you hear my friend, my sister, hey. Just here hanging out. For the most part, talking to myself. Pretending like there's somebody there. But I know what, especially on Fridays, it's hard to, stop and hang out with people. Because everybody's busy. Somebody else is on. Hey, Margaret. Hey, you actually taking a break, Margaret? All that unpacking you got to do, girl. I almost got on Facebook and said, you need me to come help you? It's a beautiful space though, Margaret. if you're saying more than hey, hey, I can't see it on my phone or on my, on my iPad or my desktop for some reason. I'm getting no comments. But thank you for stopping if you're still here. I appreciate you. Whoever is still there. Appreciate you. Because you didn't have to be here. And it's always good to support one another. Even if we can't stay but a hot second. Long enough to say hi. That's a good thing. So I'm just twisting these. Make sure that the sign is on securely. And then I tuck them in, the ends. I'll probably put a little hot glue to make sure that they don't come out. I need another hot glue. I actually need a bigger one. And I look at them when I go shopping or order something online, but I be like, yeah, it'll do. It's for more smaller details in it, but it works fine. I think if I was doing more grapevines with more florals, I would consider a larger one, or get a small skillet or pan or whatever they call it and melt the glue down that way. But for now, I was gonna say I should be missing one, but I see it. Give it a minute to dry a little bit. Dry a little bit. Anyway, I'm excited. Back to my trip tomorrow. It's just a day trip, but I'm excited. I like hanging out with the ladies. We always have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. So it should be good. Should be good. Should be good. I'm kind of quiet because I just thought about might be nice to go home to the D for a little while, but I'm gonna try to hold off with that at least till the fall. My best friend, his daughter and son-in-law, son-in-love, and their children live in Africa, East Africa. And we're gonna try, he's already been, but I'm gonna try to go in the fall, somewhere around September. That's what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna put these things down here, another needle again. I'm just gonna zip tie this on here in a couple of different spots. Pull it real tight. Real tight. It doesn't come loose. Anyway, I'm looking forward to possibly going to East Africa. Hope things work out. I've had my passport and I've only used it once. So it's time. And that was in 2021. And went to Mexico with a couple of ladies from my churches. Well, still one of my churches in Michigan, but it was one of the churches I grew up in. And so we have all been knowing each other about 50 or 60 years. And it had been about 20 years since we had seen it, since we had all four been together. Probably longer than that. Probably closer to 30 years. Because one girl had moved to Arizona at one point. My godchildren's mom had moved to Atlanta. She's still in Atlanta. So we had all kind of life happened. And we wound up going on a cruise together, and it was the first time we had seen each other. Me and my best friend, my godchildren's mother, my best friend in Atlanta, we had been in touch. And the other two ladies, they are best friends, and they had been in touch. But the four of us had not been in touch. So it was good. It was a nice reunion. I think I wanted to curve just a teeny bit. Just a little bit. It might be secure enough. The shape test. Okay. Also, you can see it a little bit in the camera. So I don't need to try to show it to you. Okay. Let me see. I was getting ready to work on the bow, but I think I'm gonna look at these cutie pies. I can get 3 stems off of here. These will need to be glued in. Well, probably didn't have to, but I probably could have used them the other way, but see what happens. this way. Just adding a few here and there. I'm just placing them, but I will probably hot glue them. Eventually, maybe not on camera, but what do you think? That's the top. And then I'll put 3 at the bottom. What I got. So, itch. I'll start from here. Sometimes you just have to go by. I don't think that's in anything that I needed to be in. There we go. You need to be secure. Got the sleeve down and step back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. This is how we need to play with the placement of the flowers a little bit. And make the bow. Make the bow. The other thing I forgot. One of these days I'm gonna practice with a hand bow, so I don't have to worry about not having my bow maker. But fortunately, being in this so small space, I don't have to go far. Y'all didn't even miss me. So, when I got the supplies, I felt like I wanted some black. These were the 2 main. Well, this one might have came with it too. I used it on something else. But these are the initial ribbons that came. And these are pretty. I was happy. But for some reason, I just needed some black. But I didn't want a solid black. So, of course, I went to my storage unit and went rumbling. Is that the word? Rambling. Rambling through my stuff. Be glad when I can get my ribbons organized. So I kind of thought that would be different. And I think I'm going to put it on the bottom so it adds accent but doesn't take away from the pink lemonade, the pink and yellow. So that's my thought process. Now the other decision that I never really thought about was what type of bow was I going to make with it. Now that's the $1 million question. That is the $1 million question. But I'm gonna start with my standard is 6 inches, 6-inch loops for my bows. Six inches. And I think I'm going to do 3 on each side. I guess I'll make this a little longer. I can always cut it. Might need some tails up top. So what I'm thinking is, normally, I won't say normally, but one of the typos, I make all of the tails are coming down. Every now and then I'll make a bow and it's got short tails going up. But I didn't really give a lot of thought to what I wanted to do with this particular bow. So I'm going to try this one. This will be 3 loops as well, but they will be slightly smaller than the 6-inch. They'll be right around 5.5 or so. I did 2 on with the black and yellow on the left side, which is probably your right side if you're looking at the camera, since we can't flip them anymore. Facebook, bring back the flip function. 2 on this side, 1 on that side. Oh, that's the tail, that's right. 1 on that side, 2 on this side. Okay. This theme is called Lemonade. I thought that was kind of cute. So this one is going to be about 5 inches on each side. But I think I'm going to stop at 1 on each side. Well, let me think about it. Let me think, let me think, let me think. Maybe, because it's kind of a bushy floral. I'm just wondering if I need more. Well, hey, it's a creative decision. I'm gonna try to go with 4. Better yet, make an extra creative decision and make 3 on one side and 2 on the other. And I don't know if I've seen anybody do this, but anyway. And that go up. How about that? They could all come. Yeah. Do y'all hear my little chair squeaking? It's just a squeaking. That's a 1.5 inch ribbon, and this is 7/8, I believe. Oh no, it's 1 inch. 1 inch. And I'm going to just do 1 on each side. I love this yellow. It's so bright and vibrant. 1 on this side. Should be about 4.5 inches. And I think I'm gonna make a center loop, which is gonna be about 2 inches. There we go, there we go. And take another, that one's broken. I'm gonna cut off. Another zip tie, zip tie, zip tie. Go underneath. Make sure I'm under all of them. Kind of fasten it lightly. Get a good hold on it. Let's see. Make sure that one is. Put my little finger in there for the minute so that I can put a pipe cleaner. In there. Pull, 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 pull. Hey, Margaret. You're designing sign. Hey, cousin. Margaret, I need to see some of your signs. Some of your signs are so cute. I really need to, look to see what I can use. I know there's something. I remember seeing something that I really liked. But at the time, it wasn't the right time. You know what I mean? So, trying to get all of these tails together. Fluff of the bows. Fluff of the, you know what I'm saying. the loops. Fluff the loops. Brenda, if you're still here, hey. I can't see the comments except on my phone, and I can't really see the phone because it is busy filming. So every now and then I try to peek up at it to see who's here, if anybody's made a comment. Doesn't look like much for right now, but it should be good. Be good. I'm still thinking I might have needed to made it a little juicier, as they say. But we're gonna see if it'll be okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. It's not sinking in, so that's a plus. Scissors. Can't see the lemons. They can star the show. My mind is going back and forth to the trip tomorrow, stuff I need to do tonight. Did I cut this one? Nope. Dovetails from the fold up. Get that little pointy look. I think that turned out kind of cute. Kind of cute. Kind of cute. I like this ribbon because it curls really good. Doesn't take a lot to manipulate it. Almost done with the little lemonade garden. That's what I'm gonna call it. The lemonade garden. Where my black? Okay. Let's see, put you in the middle. tail. The tails. I really like this. I think it came out good. Like I said, I'm gonna go back. Make sure the greenery, green leaves I did are secure. I think we are done. I think. Yay. I think one of my lemons is hidden, the big one here. I might take it out and glue it somewhere else. Yeah. So it can be a little more singing. What you think? I think that was a perfect bow. As if it had been any bigger. I already can't see the sign. But we know it says welcome. All right, everybody. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Like I said, I may, the only thing I may do, the larger lemon that's at the top is hidden completely. So I may cut it out from where it is and put it, glue it near the top so it can be seen because it's the star. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. Whether it was for 2 minutes, 2 seconds, or the entire time. I appreciate you. And those of you that are watching on YouTube later, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Until next month, I'll see you. Bye-bye.